When Srila Prabhupada came to Boston, he came by a cargo ship, which is a pretty simple form of technology. I'm not exactly sure how they worked in 1965, but probably they would just have a big section that they just filled with coal. And they'd shovel the coal into a fire, and the fire made some sort of like a little engine work and move the ship forward. And I've been to that King George dockyards in Calcutta, where the ship departed from India. And I was there some years ago. It was really simple. There wasn't much technology. They would just pick up crates with their arms, or sometimes with some ropes and pulleys, and somehow or other get those crates on the ship. He had never been on an airplane in his life. He was about 71 years old when he boarded his first airplane from New York City to San Francisco. And in his lectures, Srila Prabhupada would talk about what an amazing experience. But he would explain it amazing how Maya works. Because he was seeing all these houses and people so tiny, small size. And he explained how sannyasis, swamis, sadhus, they usually do not utilize these types of technologies, but for a higher purpose. He took airplanes and circled the globe 12 times in the next 11 years. Rupa Goswami was writing his books in Vrindavan by carving letters on palm leaves. Srila Prabhupada was in the same place at the Radhanath temple, and he was typing with a manual typewriter. And later on, after he came to America, somebody gave him an electric typewriter. This was considered really high-tech, an electric typewriter. Then a little while later, someone brought him a reel-to-reel tape recorder where he could just dictate things. And then after some time, they brought him a dictaphone where he would just press a button and he could just speak translations and everything. And Srila Prabhupada marveled at how, if we have the right motivation and the right purpose, if we have a pure spirit of service, then that purity can be expressed in glorious ways through very, very, very complex technologies. But when we become very complicated, then we use technology to further complicate our own lives, the people that experience us and the world. But if we're tuned into this very simple principle of kindness, compassion, love, the love of the soul, then we could spread, express, and amplify these simple divine principles through this complex technology.